that if you go to the audience, you can lean over there.
Well, I think that I'm using this fantastic opportunity to create something wonderful, you know, to be a part of the creation of something wonderful, because of course it's not my creation, it's a collective creation. And
a hole for your forefingers to come out of.
Yes, that's amazing.
Stickers. They're probably buried back there. I think.
So the nose is sort of aiming a little bit at the ground.
And I think it's been absolutely fantastic. The results of, they exceed all my expectations.
No, the mouth doesn't have to really move, it's fine.
The puppets are wonderful, but it's not only that they're wonderful and beautiful, because there are many wonderful and beautiful things, but I think the meaning of the puppets is very profound, because it has to do with the roots of each one of the creators. You know, it comes from something very deep within each person and something very cherished, which is, I think for all immigrants, is the feeling that what you want to do is you want to share who you are. You want to share that with your new countrymen.
Now I will start introducing the puppeteer. This is called Patience, and she is from Korea. At peace with herself and the state of all things, Patience sits quietly and waits. She waits for what is to come and for what is yet to be discovered. She knows she has the wisdom of persistence and of endurance, and that in the end, she will always prevail.
And now, from Cuba, here comes the path opener. He stands at the threshold between worlds and opens the door to a new life. The path opener is every friend and every helper who has offered their hand. The global drummer from Kenya is the joy and excitement in all of us. We all dance to his music and sing with him in his celebration of life. The global drummer carries the beat of my heart, and of your heart, and of every single heart there is, and his rhythm is the song and heartbeat of the world. Here comes the immigrant. Who doesn't know the opposing duality of the immigrant, where sorrow and joy coexist at all times, where the sadness of leaving a life and a world behind and the joy and excitement of building anew can be read in a single face. And now we have the universal soulmates. Many people come here because of love. They are the universal soulmates, forever giving themselves to each other. This figure is called I Left My Heart in Africa. Sometimes we must leave our country of origin in search of new lands and a better life. War, inequality, violence, and unrest are but a few of the reasons why we must leave. I Left My Heart in Africa reminds us of who we are of our roots and our ancestors, of the air and soil that made us, and how important it is never to forget where we came from. And here is the dancer, Kinari, from Thailand. She reminds us of our rituals and traditions, and of our connection to our own selves. Links the two halves of the world. It represents the daily birth and rebirth of all things and of all creatures. It soars free from the earth to the sky, and from one corner of the earth to the other, in an infinite loop of transformation. The spirit of peace and love wants the world to be free of violence and hatred, and instead to be filled with care and compassion. And the butterflies are our fears transformed into courage, our sorrows transformed into happiness, and our hatred transformed into love.
I asked them first about the puppet, the name of the puppet, why they chose the puppet. So I asked them to give me their story and the image, and to recall why it is that for them it was so important to create this here and to show it to everyone. So I make a few questions about that, and then I asked them about their personal story. And also seeing their creations, that is just an image or a memory for them, to now see them in this new life, huge for everyone to see and appreciate, and that they are able to give us something. I look at it as one hand holding the past and one hand towards the future. It's like a puente, you know, it's a bridge. It's a bridge between the two cultures and a bridge between us, our old culture, and here. And this is a great example because it's so beautiful. Everyone making things with their hands, and they don't need to really know much more than just ideas, their memories, and their feelings, and then go to, you know, which is very cool.
I just thought my young days when I was in Korea. Sometimes I'm waiting for my mom. Yeah, after I come back from school, and then I sit in front of my house, and then I waiting my mom to show the girl be patient to something like waiting mom or something like, yeah.
The heart, I think, is representative of, because I come from South Africa and that's where I was born, and I really love it. And I feel as if I've like left some of myself back home. And I miss the culture and everything. And the barbed wire that goes around the heart, I think, is represents all the dangers in South Africa.
My puppet is about dancer. It's a puppet from Thailand. It's a combination, you know, I apply from something that have Thai look, Thai culture, and that she is. I used to dance a lot, and I think it's dance is beautiful and represent of the happiness. So, it's the dance is you use it in your life.
And now I want to ask all the puppeteers, everybody involved in the project, to come here so that you can take a bow and we can say thank you very much for being with us today, celebrating this 21st of March, International Day for the Elimination of Racism.
And every time that I do a project like this one, I'm more and more fascinated by what people are able to create. You know, it's fantastic. And that's what I want the puppets to show. And I want people to know that the people who made these puppets are not people that, you know, have spent their life learning how to do it. They did have the guidance of somebody who has, but that's different, you know. But they were able to do it themselves. So that's absolutely fantastic.